has reached the knockout stage. Tonight, it's a quarterfinal in the East. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Lakeland, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for MP.
It's not a shocker, right? I mean, people will say, well, he's uber talented, but he's also a grinder, continues to grow. You can't say that about every guy in his stratosphere.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Stevenson. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. And for the Raptors, in at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. And B out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Griffith in at the center, filling out the middle. This marks the first game of the NBA Cup knockout round for these two teams. The Eastern Conference wild card on the road against a group winner.
And we've seen the excitement this tournament generates when it gets to this stage. It's a playoff atmosphere. Everyone in the building knows there's a lot on the line.
MP, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Ingram against Brown. To the wing on the left. Tatum a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Pritchard passes to Tatum. And the 3 off target. To the paint. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pass to Pritchard. Now Stevenson. And here is Tatum. 4 on the clock. Launches it. Out to White. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And even without that free ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And they double up MP. Quickly the pass to MP. Inside. Here's Barnes. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside.
Count that bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's MP. Following the basket by Derek White. Here's MP. Boston grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchup was not in their favor.
Here's Tatum. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Pass to Stevenson. Brown against Ingram. Fader on the way. Good work there as it goes.
And not the easiest shot on the floor. And Brown sticking with that one, showing his confidence.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. When the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Here's White. Following the basket by MP. And here's Brown outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks had a huge game. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Here's Pritchard. Following the basket by MP. Screen on Ingram. Here's Brown, and it's Boston with another.
And Brown can score from anywhere, which is what makes him a big problem for the defense.
Brown against MP. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams will make substitutions. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Ranking. Taking a look at New York. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Checking out Toronto, they got that #1 spot halfway through the year. Not a big deal at this point in the season, but you know that gives these guys a great deal of confidence.
Now, here's Johnson. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. And he starts out with a miss in this one. Raptors leading by 6. Here's Lanier. Here's the teardrop. And MP with the layup. MP's got 10.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Murray the pass to Bull. Now Porter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
To the inside. Murray Boyle with the bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And the Raptors making a change here. Ingram's checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Brown is checked in for Gonzalez. Here's Bull. Still without a basket. Johnson outside. Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside for Murray. Just 4 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And finished off by Brown.
I mean, what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He hits the second from the line.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
Now here's Porter. 14 points from him the last game against the Pistons in Detroit. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Brown. Offline with his 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Raptors lead by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Checking for Toronto. And the Celtics also making a change. Tatum's checked in. Johnson outside. Tatum against Ingram. Kicks it out to Johnson. From outside, off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
We've got Walter. He's out there with MP. And Murray Boyles in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Ingram against Tatum. Down low, Johnson, the kick out to Porter. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Tatum no good.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Kevin?
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Hurry, a screen on MP. And here's Brown outside, drops in the tray. Brown's got 11 points.
A guy who shoots pretty well, and without hesitation, defense can't afford to give Brown that much room.
MP against Portland. Here's MP, and another basket for Toronto.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
MP against Brown. Brown on the move for the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. And so MP will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
Well, this winning streak is absolutely incredible, and it's been interesting to see the number of different ways they can beat you. They go on big scoring runs, they got great ball pressure and rim protection, or some nights they just shoot you out of the building with their three-point shooting. What a team to watch. Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Hawks. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's a look at some numbers for Peyton Pritchard.
And with the rise in his true shooting percentage these past 10 games, it's clear that he is feeling very good about the state of his game. We'll see if he has another steady performance in him here tonight.
There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Johnson against Barnes. Out to White and out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Thursday, it'll be the Golden State Warriors coming into town. And then on Friday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Jim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from White.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. From the line, Johnson's shot is off.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Getting it done against contact. It's MP.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. Load the plates. Now, here's Tatum. He had 15 points last outing. White, wide open. He fired. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Toronto. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here now at Toronto. I have them as a top team for the season. Now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny, you can, because I'm right. 2 plus 2 is 5. And as much as it pains me.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Toronto Raptors.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat. So cool. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Pritchard and White are their guards. Down the duel of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. And it's Stevenson in its center. MP going to work inside.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Celtics trail by 11. Tatum looking around. From past the arc. Toronto crabs the miss. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. He's a guy who can plug in just about anywhere.
That shot wide open. Quickly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him. Those mean a lot less if you're losing.
The 3, Ingram, and again, Toronto with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics trail by 17. Outside Tatum. MP against White. Basket good. White's got 14 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Quickly the pass to MP. Toronto working the ball around now. The kick out to Barnes. Griffith tipped back in for 2. 6 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Here's White. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. MP inside. White covering. A nice shot by MP.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Brown outside. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. With the fadeaway. Out to White. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
And easy 2 points on the layup. And that's now 33 points for MP.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Brown against Ingram. And the dunk by Brown.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForest, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys got the radio.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. So both teams making some changes here. Here's MP. Right on the bucket. MP's got 35 in the game.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Murray sets a screen for Porter. Over in the corner, Brown. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. 20 points for him.
This is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 21.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That's game 2 of the connects again from distance.
Night in and night out, you can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing. And it's Brown missing. Raptors leading by 22. A 3 from MP. Good. Another from 3.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Timeout call the Celtics. And some changes here for the Celtics. Bol comes in for Jason Tatum. And Allen subbed in for Brown. 1:03 left to play here in the third. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
The 3 from MP. And again, Toronto with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D shell shot.
To the middle, here's Bol, and the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Another bucket! Wow!
And as usual, the defense just powerless to contain it.
And how about that, tying the all-time record for number of career 50-point games?
Just prolific. I mean, there's him and Wilt Chamberlain, and then everybody else miles away.
Down low, here's Murray Boyle.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Outside for Murray, 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Toronto ahead, running away with it. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make.
Switching. MV's checked in. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. MV deciding where to go with it. Murray bowls. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. They've got MP. He's out there with Walter. Brandon Ingram's out there with Achua. And Murray Boyles in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. High post shot. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't.
And again for 3.
And his flame flowing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. And a wide open look for Porter. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. MP passes to Achua. Back to MP. To the paint. The shot's good from Achua.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Offside Tatum. Porter outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And as they're trailing in this game, that they're trying to stay in it with the triples. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 56 points in the game.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Murray outside. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, just in time. What a job by Brown to get it off before the buzzer.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hand. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense, and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
That sounds like a good blueprint.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Richard finds White. Here is Stevenson. The tray. And it's White missing.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Jim. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
MP against White. Stevenson passes to Brown. Outside, White shoots the 3, buries the long-range jumper.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
What art by MP going through contact there and converting.
So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Here's MP. Hits the outside fadeaway.
And I know younger players like MP don't often take mid-range jumpers, but still, it can be a useful weapon.
White, good.
It's the late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Toronto.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into the win column. It'll be 26 on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
And Toronto making a change here. Winston's checked in, and the dunk by MP.
Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Pass to Pritchard. Outside White. Jacks up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
MP against White. MP passes to Winston. There's the pick to the inside. And he dunks it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. They double him with MP. Brown finds White. White with another miss. Now MP. Inside. And so Toronto takes this one by a big margin. And they move on to the NBA Cup semifinals. These guys are firing on all cylinders.
And really doing their best to represent the Eastern Conference. This is a proud organization, and they have played with great pride.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This